I thought it was an N at the end of it. Oh no! Submerged my foot. And wet socks. Great. All right, adventure time. We have dropped the kids off with the grandparents. We've been on the road since about 5 o'clock this morning, and we are right now right outside of Elkin, North Carolina, really close to a place that I worked as a kid in high school. I was a camp counselor for a place called Camp Cheerio. We're actually like 10 minutes from there right now, and I just stopped at this gas station that we used to come to every single time that we would get a break to get something to drink, and they had the peach knee-high in the bottle, which is super exciting, and then they also had cheer wine, which is Brittany's favorite drink. And so we got some fuel, probably not the best fuel, but we are about an hour away from the trailhead, heading into Grayson Highlands, where we are hopefully going to have a incredible trip. It's going to rain. We're already preparing for that. We hope to God we have everything that we need to battle the elements, because I think we're going to get rained on quite a bit. So anyways, our packs are loaded. We're almost to the trailhead, setting off on what's going to be a 2-night backpacking trip through the Grayson Highlands. We're going to see some amazing stuff. They have ponies, wild ponies, which apparently we're going to get to interact with. Yeah. Which is Brittany's, obviously she's very excited about this because she loves animals. So, all right, we're almost there. So let's do it. All right, we have made it here, and it's pretty exciting that, so the fall colors have started to kick in, which is super nice to be able to see that. It's definitely a little breezy. It feels really nice. It's a little bit cooler maybe than we anticipated. We did bring warm clothing though, which is good. A lot of anticipation right now, even in coming up the mountain just now as we were talking through this trip, the fact that, so this is our first overnight backpacking experience, and the difference between this and maybe everything else we've ever done is the inability to control a lot of the factors in this, weather being one of them, and the fact that we probably will get rained on. Having to make a pretty difficult decision right now in leaving my camera behind. I'm really not wanting to risk getting all of my equipment ruined if we end up in a downpour. And so I'm going to be doing everything with my phone. Is what it is. It'll still look great. It'll still come out great. And yeah, we are very nervously excited. The anticipation of being here and getting ready to head into the woods and head back this way. We're filling out our tag report right now to drop it into the box and let everybody know that we're here. But yeah, man, we're ready to get this thing started. So we're gonna pack up and then we'll go. All right, we're ready to go. Let me see your pack, Brittany. That's not big at all. Here, how big's mine? Pretty big?
Yes.
All right. Let's hit the trail.
I think that's where we're going.
We're going up there?
Yeah. I think.
We're going up there, but we're walking away from it. Or maybe we're just going around.
I think so.
Because we're going this way.
Well,
But apparently we're going
and then it goes
that way. Lead the way, babe. Hey, the good news is there's no cow sitting in front of this gate. Oh yeah, we haven't got to the cows yet. What is it about us and animal excursions? Like, we like these wild safaris where we get all like up and close and personal with these. This is what we're going to go see. Right here. These little jokers are running around everywhere. Wild ponies. This is gonna be great. telling you, this place looks like Middle Earth. I keep waiting for Frodo to come running around the back of one of these rock structures. We are about 3 miles in and officially leaving Grayson Highlands and entering into the Lewis Fork Wilderness. How far away from the shelter are we? So we're about 1.5 miles away from the shelter. First day was pretty light. We're going to try to do a little extra hike once we get all of our stuff to the shelter to go reach the summit, which is not really, there's no view. It's just like a mound of dirt at the top of a hill with a plaque on it that says, this is the highest point of North Carolina, or no, Virginia. Anyways, just came through all those big rocks and craters and mountains, a lot of elevation change. Knees are definitely a little bit wobbly just from the added weight in the back, but overall feeling pretty good. I think it's just getting used to the posture, getting used to the extra weight that tends to give you a bit of a sense of unbalance. But I will say this, compared to the people that we have passed today and seen today, we thought we had overpacked potentially, even though we, brought everything that we thought we would essentially need. But our packs are nowhere near as big as some of these other packs that are coming through here. So I don't know if they are just in it for more than a couple of nights or what, but some of these guys have got some packs that I'm telling you, they go from their head down to their ankles. Anyways, we're coming through these really nice patches right now of rhododendron. What?
Rhododendron.
Isn't that what I said? Rhododendron?
No.
Oh, here we go again. Another one of those stinking words that I can't. Rhododendron. I thought it was an N at the end of it. Oh no! Submerged my foot. And wet socks. Great. We made it to the shelter, Thomas Knob shelter, and still to be determined if we're going to stay in here or not. The weather is looking like some rain tonight, and if that's the case, we may, depending on if there's anybody else here, we may try to shack up in here tonight. If not, there's lots of campsites around, lots of places to pitch a tent. This is pretty much what it is. It's just a place to lay down on the ground. And that's it. And depending on what happens tomorrow, we might just hang out in here. Who knows? Hanging out inside of this shelter, which is pretty cool. But there is also a second story. I got this this ladder here that you can climb up. And we're gonna go see. Oh yeah, check it out. Whole other story up here. So if it gets crowded, you could have a place all to yourself. That rain would sound really cool on this tin roof too. Sweet place. All right, so we dropped our packs off at the shelter, and we are now slack packing the rest of the way up to the summit of Mount Rogers, which is going to be, from what I understand, just a rock on the ground that says you're at the highest elevation. But either way, man, this is gorgeous through here. All this moss all over these trees. It's like something out of a fairy tale. Incredible. All right, we made it to the summit. 5,557 feet. Right there, on that little spot. You gotta step on it though. Ta-da! We hit the summit. I would argue that this spot right here is taller than that spot, but maybe not. Either way, we summited Mount Rogers. There it is.
So Alex has made a friend at the shelter, and I am currently looking for water. I'm pretty sure it's in there. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I'm secretly looking for some type of pony somewhere in the fields. Maybe. I have found the water.
Got our Sawyer squeeze flowing into the pack here. They did have a water station here, but always just want to filter that and make sure that that's going to be good for us. But found a nice little hook in here to do that from. So now we wait. Dinner soon. Alright, dinner's done. And this is what we're having. That's not what it looked like before I put the water in it. So let's see. It's not bad. It's food. Spicy. It's actually kind of good. So Brittany's, this is what she was mostly worried about, was how she was going to eat this food. So we'll let her try it next. All right, go for it.
Not too bad.
It's not horrible, right?
Not horrible. I need some chip.
So we've walked back down the hill here to put our stuff in the bear box. So they've got this nice little thing out here so we don't have to worry about bears, and it's really far away from our camp, so keep the bears away. But man, the mist is starting to roll in across the mountains. The wind is whipping. I don't know how bad the wind's going to be in this video, but look at this. It's wild. I mean, you guys can remember right through there. I mean, this should just be an open view of the mountain range, and it is. The clouds are in, the fog is in. It is wild out here. It's very exciting. Alright, so we're getting ready to hunker down for the night. We've got our sleeping bags out with our pads in the inside of it to help us stay warm and hopefully a little bit comfortable. We do have some pillows we're going to bring out in a second. So anyways, this is where we're going to be bunking tonight. You can see we're just sitting here. I don't know if you can see out there or not, but just sitting here. It's pitch black dark outside. Mist is in, fog is in. It's super awesome though. So anyways, this is it, man. This is where we're going to be. Hope we don't see any bears tonight. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it?
It's 8:45.
It's 8:45. It feels like it's freaking 11 o'clock at night. It's been dark for a while, though. Guess we'll call that a night.